Can I make my gold medal dreams a reality? Everyone, meet Reno. He's my first opponent in the gi division. Now, my camera guy missed the first couple seconds of this match because he was charging my camera, but basically, I pulled guard. Try! We start from the butterfly position. I slide my knees forward to create space, and I go into spider guard. He's sitting pretty low, so I shoot my foot through and I establish a lasso guard. I then bring my knee up, giving him the illusion to pass my guard, but instead, I sweep him with my spring sweep. Gotcha, bitch! Being that we're so close to the edge of the mat, I know I have to establish side control before he recenters us so I can start inside. I look to shuck his knee by, and I obtain the side control.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
We start having a little dispute. The ref seems to think that I was in half guard the whole time. I was not. Reno, being the good sport that he is, tells the ref that I was actually in side control, so I gotta give mad props to him, and I appreciate the sportsmanship. We begin, and I am glued to his hip. Remembering all of those other matches in which I let other people regain their guard, I was not letting this happen this time. Eventually, he's able to turn away from me, and I look to go straight into knee on belly. From here, Reno turns back into me, and I miss a huge opportunity. I make a big mistake, and I make no space, and he's able to grab my ankle and sweep me back into guard. Reno maintains a strong grip on my ankle, and that ultimately prevents me from re-guarding or even working anything offensively to rebuttal his sweep. Reno ends up backstepping, and I settle for half guard. Reno ends up putting some heavy shoulder pressure, and I start pushing on his hip, hoping to regain my butterfly guard. I make a mistake, and he hops right past my guard. From here, I look to insert my knee shield, and then I'm able to get my hook on the bottom in, and he tries to switch, but I follow with him. I look to open my guard, and it seems that Reno has some wrestling experience. As he goes to snowplow me and then goes straight into side control. From here, he looks to stand up into knee on belly, and then he almost actually hits the armbar, in which I hit on two other opponents today. Thank God he lands in a Kimura.
Come to your knees, come to your knees, come to your knees. Go to your belly, go to your belly, go to your knees.
I'm finally able to turn back into him, and I miss a beautiful opportunity to turn this Kimura around on him and armbar him. Instead, I settle for half guard. From here, I'm trying to work my other leg in so I can get back to my butterfly guard, but he opens up and he starts running around, and I start to follow. He stands back up, and I have a perfect opportunity to go into De La Hiva guard, but my exhaustion is keeping me from thinking clearly. He jumps right past my guard and lands in Scarfold. From here, I'm able to shrug my shoulders, come up into half guard, and then eventually push him off me, and I come up on top. My conditioning is holding me back. I've had 5 or 6 matches today, and most of them lasting the full 8 minutes. I stand up very sluggishly, and he's able to hit the easiest sweep of his life. And what do we do when we're exhausted? Well, you've seen it before.
Facial recognition got a hit.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Bruh.
The infamous white belt ankle lock with one hand.
Wow!
Come on.
No.
I am completely exhausted, and Reno just jumps right past my guard for the millionth time.
35 seconds left.
There's 35 seconds left, and all I have to do is survive to make it to overtime. Reno seems to have drinking a Bang Energy before this because he has the energy of a 3-year-old kid who just downed their entire bag of candy from Halloween. He jumps to an armbar, and I'm holding on for dear life.
15 seconds. seconds, Zach. 15 seconds.
Guys, we survived to make it to overtime. For those who do not understand how overtime work, each player gets an opportunity, and whoever has the fastest submission time or the fastest escape time wins. We lose the first round to a bow and arrow choke in 12 seconds. But it's not over yet. If I can submit them in under 12 seconds, we win.
Get it. Ball. Yep, there you go. Ball. Take it on, ball.
I want to take the chance and thank you for watching this tourney and the content that I've made for you. As you can see from my reaction, I'm upset. I did end up taking 4th in gi and 3rd in the absolute division. So I did take home a bronze medal. You know, some might say, Zach, you walked away from this a loser. You tapped to side control pressure. You have a bunch of holes in your game. Stand up is terrible. Your conditioning is awful. Being all those things are true, I still feel like I walked away a winner because I made an experience that I wouldn't have before memorable. Some of the battles that I faced turned into friendships, and I stepped outside my comfort zone and had an experience that I get to share with you. If you're watching this and what you gather from watching this is I can't compete at this level, it's not much of a level. You're afraid to step outside your comfort zone of your own gym, don't. Take that leap. I promise you it will pay off, tremendously. Now I know what to go work on when I get back, and I'm all the more better for it. So I want you to take this video as an example and take a chance, roll the dice, see what you can do, and put all of the things that you've been taught in your gym in real life scenarios. So thanks for watching again, guys. I got some stuff coming up. I have Grappling Industries that I'm going to turn into content for you. I also have another sub-only tournament next weekend, which if I can find someone to videotape for me. And I also am going to get a roll in this weekend with someone you might know. So, again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week.